Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into the absolute roller coaster that is the Tamil Nadu Premier League. We're going to look at how a literal crisis in Indian cricket ended up birthing this regional powerhouse. We're talking big money, serious off-field drama, and of course, the undeniable talent that turned the tnpl into a massive success.
So, picture this. You're a cricket-obsessed state, right? And then suddenly, overnight, the Supreme Court-appointed R.M. Lodha Committee just suspends your flagship franchise, the Chennai Super Kings, for 2 entire years. Why? Because of illegal betting associations by their owners. Boom. Just like that, Tamil Nadu is staring down the barrel of a 2-year drought. Absolutely zero major competitive T20 cricket happening in the state.
But you know, cricket fans hate a vacuum. So to fill this glaring absence, the Tamil Nadu Cricket Association, the TNCA, moved with incredible speed. By April 2016, they rolled out plans for their very own state-level league. And I mean, things moved at lightning pace from there. A player draft was held in July, and by August 16, 2016, the inaugural edition of the TNPL was officially kicking off, inaugurated by none other than MS Dhoni himself. They took a massive regional setback and spun it into a brand new platform in just over a single year. Crazy, right?
Section 1. Franchises and big money. Let's look at the business of the TNPL.
Now, you gotta understand, this wasn't just some makeshift temporary tournament. It instantly became a major business venture. The TNCA proposed an 8-team event and set a base price for franchise rights at 12.5 million rupees. Well, the market response was just staggering. 17 bidders stepped up to the plate, driving the highest individual bid all the way up to 52.1 million rupees, which was secured by Thoothukudi Sports and Entertainments. So all in all, those 8 franchise rights netted a whopping 335.1 million rupees. The appetite for regional cricket was clearly ravenous.
And what's really cool is seeing exactly where these 8 franchises actually set up shop across the state. This wasn't just about Chennai. It was about totally decentralizing the sport. By spreading out from the Chepauk Super Gillies up in Chennai, across to the Salem Spartans, the Kovet Kings in Coimbatore, and all the way down to the Nellai Royal Kings in Tirunelveli, it brought top-tier franchise cricket directly into the backyards of regional fans. It genuinely became this huge, statewide phenomenon.
But even with all that money flying around, the TNCA kept a laser focus on their main goal, domestic exposure. So they put strict limits in place. Teams are capped at a maximum of 20 players, and here's the crucial part, they're only allowed up to 2 outstation players. This rule is an absolute game changer because it guarantees that the vast majority of roster spots and the spotlight shines right on local, undiscovered talent registered with the TNCA. They're actually giving these guys invaluable exposure instead of just recycling the same big national names.
Moving on to Section 2, Scandals and Shifting Teams, the off-field drama.
Because, let's be real, no massive sports league launches without a few growing pains. The TNPL hit a really turbulent patch in 2019. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, the BCCI, actually initiated action against the owners of 2 franchises over match-fixing allegations. To protect the league's integrity, the TNCA stepped in and forced the Tootie Patriots to remove 2 of their co-owners. The team eventually became solely owned by the remaining partner and had to completely rebrand. It was definitely a stark reminder of the immense pressures and vulnerabilities in franchise cricket.
And all this drama kind of feeds into this incredibly complex web of rebranding and shifting loyalties over the years. Some teams have been rock solid, like the Dindigul Dragons, but others, man, they've been on a wild ride. Take the franchise that started out in 2016 as the Kanchi Warriors. By 2017, they shifted their base and became the Trichy Warriors. Then in 2023, they got bought out and renamed Balansi Trichy before changing their name yet again ahead of the 2024 season to the Trichy Grand Cholas. It just perfectly illustrates how fluid, dynamic, and honestly, sometimes volatile team ownership can be in these regional leagues.
All right, Section 3, the champions. Let's get back to the action on the pitch.
So when we look at the winner's circle, one thing stands out immediately: the absolute dynasty of the Chepauk Super Gillies. Sure, the Tootie Patriots won the inaugural 2016 season by a massive 122 runs, but the Super Gillies? They quickly took over the whole show. They claimed outright titles in 2017, 2019, and 2021. And then in 2022, after a final with no result, they shared a joint victory with the Kovai Kings. I mean, that is 4 championships in the league's first 7 seasons. They are, without a doubt, the undeniable heavyweights of Tamil Nadu T20 cricket.
Which brings us to Section 4, record-breaking performances, and staggering statistics. To really grasp the caliber of this league, we got to look at the numbers, starting with pure batting dominance. The highest team total in the league's history? That belongs to the LA Royal Kings. Back in the 2022 season, they absolutely dismantled the tricky Warriors' bowling attack, smashing an unbelievable 236 for 2 in their 20 overs. Talk about fireworks. It set a benchmark for explosive batting that still stands today. And when we talk about consistency over time, a really fierce rivalry emerges at the top of the run-scoring charts. Between 2016 and 2024, Narayan Jagadisan takes the crown with an incredible 2,260 runs. But he's being shadowed closely by Arun Kartik, who is sitting right on his heels at 2,145 runs. These two guys have literally been the most reliable, prolific run accumulators since the league first started.
Now for single-game performances, a brand new standard was actually just set. Sai Sudarsan claimed the record for the highest individual score in 2024. Playing for the Kovai Kings against the Terraport Tamizans, he blasted a massive, unbeaten 123 runs. To bat through an entire T20 innings and score over 120 runs all by yourself, that is a huge testament to the sheer, elite talent this league is producing right now.
Of course, we absolutely cannot forget the bowlers. On the bowling side of things, Sai Kishore stands alone at the top of the mountain. Across 8 seasons, from 2016 all the way to 2024, he snagged 78 wickets. His ability to consistently deceive batters year after year, especially in a format that is quite literally designed to punish bowlers, is just nothing short of remarkable.
So we've seen how what was basically a temporary fix for a suspended IPL team evolved into this massive permanent fixture of the cricket calendar. The TNPL really has it all. Huge financial investments, intense ownership drama, deep local rivalries, and a proven track record of spotlighting world-class talent. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this thought. Given the massive money and elite talent we've just explored, just how powerful will these regional leagues become in the global cricket landscape? Could they, one day, command the exact same international fervor as the national stages?